NVS Stories.
Topsy Turvy, an upside down adventure. Once upon a time, in a whimsical town called Topsy Turvy, everything was upside down and inside out. The sun rose in the west, trees grew their roots in the sky, and people walked on their hands instead of their feet. In Topsy Turvy, houses were built with roofs on the ground and doors that opened downward. The town folks wore their hats on their feet and their shoes on their heads. The mayor even held meetings while doing somersaults. One bright and topsy-turvy morning, a curious little girl named Tilly decided to explore the peculiar wonders of her upside-down world. She put on her favorite hat, which was really a pair of fluffy bunny slippers, and set off on an adventure. Tilly skipped down the street, giggling as she passed by houses with windows on the floors and walls covered in colorful wallpaper that clung to the ceiling. She waved to her neighbor, Mr. Whiskerwitz, who was watering his hanging garden of carrots and lettuce. As Tilly strolled through the town square, she noticed a group of upside-down birds chirping sweet melodies while perched on the branches of downward-growing trees. The clouds in the sky formed silly shapes that made her laugh. It was a world where rainbows looked like bridges to the moon. Tilly's journey led her to the Topsy-Turvy Library, where books were stored on shelves that hung from the ceiling. She picked up an upside-down story about a topsy-turvy tea party and decided to read it while hanging from monkey bars installed on the library's floor. In the midst of her upside-down adventure, Tilly met a talking turtle named Topsy. Topsy had an upside-down shell and loved to tell jokes that made everyone laugh. Together, they decided to organize the first ever Upside Down and Inside Out Festival. The festival featured upside-down picnics, inside-out puppet shows, and a grand parade where everyone marched backward. Tilly even taught the town how to do some somersault races, and soon the whole town was flipping and twirling with joy. As the sun set in the west, or was it the east, Tilly and her friends gathered in the town square for a topsy-turvy dance party. The moon joined in by spinning around like a disco ball, casting enchanting shadows on the walls. Tilly realized that in the upside-down and inside-out world of topsy-turvy, the most important thing was to embrace the unexpected and find joy in the unusual. With a heart full of laughter and a hat on her foot, Tilly danced the night away, grateful for the magical adventure that turned her world topsy-turvy. And so, in the upside-down and inside-out town of Topsy-Turvy, the residents discovered that sometimes the most delightful surprises come when everything is delightfully topsy-turvy. The end.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.